Hi, today Cassie and I, Sue, we're going to make pumpkin pie, but we're going to do a twist on the pumpkin pie. We're doing our own thing. So we're going to make a crustless pumpkin pie. We don't want to do we just want to use kind of organic ingredients, and so here we go. Here's my recipe, so I'll be looking at it from time to time. We're going to start with, thanks Cassie. So we're going to start with pumpkin. Guess what? I grew this baby in my own yard, right there in front. So we just pureed it. I cooked the pumpkin, I cut it. It was so hard to cut. You almost need an axe. But I cut it and then I put it in the oven at 350 for about an hour and a half. Pumpkin takes a whole lot longer than butternut squash, which only takes 45 minutes. So anyways, so then when I took it out of the oven, then I scooped it and I put it in the blender. We only need about 15 ounces, which is about... So we put the pumpkin in the bowl. We're going to add honey. We have a half a cup of honey here. We're going to add it. We're going to add all of our ingredients, additional ingredients like coconut oil. We have cinnamon. This is the pumpkin pie spice combination. You'll see cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, ginger, allspice. That is the combination that's typically used for a pre-made pumpkin pie spice container. So we're going to put our spices in after we mix the honey and the pumpkin. Last goes the milk. All right?
Okay, so we have thrown together this crustless pumpkin pie and it is looking quite fantastic.
All right, Cassie, so what I didn't tell you before, I added all of the spices that I showed you, but we used a rice quinoa flour instead of an unbleached or a wheat flour. We want to go gluten-free. So I took rice, I took quinoa, and I have a mill, so we ground it up, made it into flour. It's in here, 3/4 of a cup. It's absolutely fantastic. So now we have a nice mash, the honey, the coconut oil, all the spices, they're in here, and we're going to add the milk last. So there we go, and we are using almond milk. So this is going to be a real nice custardy pumpkin pie. No crust, high protein,
you name
good
it.
vitamins, minerals, pretty much all homemade. That's looking pretty good.
And also this recipe calls for any kind of milk you want to use, just 1 cup of any milk, which is nice. So it can be coconut milk, almond milk, dairy milk, goat milk, you name it.
All right, so there we go. There's your consistency. All right, looks like lava or something.
Lava.
All right, we're gonna pour it in this 10-inch glass pie pan. I like glass instead of metal. I think glass is healthier for you. And we're going to cook this baby. 425. Cassie, for how many minutes are we going to cook this baby?
We are going to cook it for approximately 30 minutes and then, or 15 minutes, and then we're going to turn down the temperature for another 30 minutes. And you want to cook it until you can stick a knife in it and it's the consistency of a pumpkin pie.
All right, so knife comes out
clean.
Here we go. You can see I kind of settled it in there to make it all even. Yummy.
Okay, so here is our pumpkin pie and it is complete, and man, does it look tasty.